Oh, hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Pete over at D.I.Y Auto School. Now, what I'm doing today, I'm cleaning up some old chrome parts. This is off 1960 Buick LeSabre, and the owner requested that he wanted to save as much money as possible on it. What we're actually doing, we're making a desk. And a lot of times, when you restore these desks, the people want to save money when I'm building them. And one way to save money is to clean the old chrome up and see if it even needs to be chrome plated before you spend the exhausting extra dollars that it takes to actually, put into doing something like this. And so this leads into maybe you might be restoring your antique classic car and you're saying, what the fuck is going on? These people want $1 million fucking dollars to chrome plate this shit, and it's really not that bad in the first place.
Welcome to D.I.Y Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
If we look at this right here, if you can see that, you can see that it's tarnished and pretty much looks like shit for many, many years of use. We're talking 1960 here. And believe it or not, Mr. Weekly Loser guy Tony sat with the bucket of water and cleaner and worked an hour on cleaning all of it. Let me get the rest of them here. Here we got 4 total, and you can see right here that, yeah, he worked a whole hour trying to get these babies spick and span shiny, and it didn't work. So what my friend Pete's here for today is to show you how to clean your antique vintage chrome pieces before you go spending money that you don't need to spend. Now, before we clean this piece, I want to explain that really, once this is all together and the headlight's in here, and it's got the chrome ring that goes around here, around the headlight that sits inside here, and this bolts to the headlight door, blah, blah, blah. The only thing that you really see is right here. So we would look at this piece and say, does it really, really need to be chrome plated? Do we have to spend $50 a piece to have that thing chrome plated just to make it look good so we can see this one little edge? My opinion is no. My opinion is that if the chrome is in pretty good shape, and I'm sorry, this is actually the one that I already cleaned, okay? This is the one I've already cleaned up. You can see the difference here, all right, from Weekly Losers to mine, and that's what my friend Pete's here for. So imagine looking at this ring like that. Of course, it'll be way down here. Do you see it's way down here, and you're looking down at it. Do you see what I'm saying? And then, of course, you got the headlight that fills everything in. You are going to see the inside, but we want to do the best job we can, and we want to make sure the customer's happy. You want to make sure yourself is happy on that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how to clean your chrome ring, you might say. So here we go. Let's check it out. It's very, very simple. It's actually bird bath, bird brain technology we got going here. If the bird can figure out how to get the worm out of the ground, a bird can clean this chrome right there. So if we look right here at my makeshift table that I got, and I'm using a bright background on purpose because I want to make sure that you'd be able to see how clean this piece of chrome is really going to be when we're done. Here's an example. If you look at it like that, it kind of blends into the fucking situation. So let's stick with the bright orange background and be happy today that bright colors are here making us happy like they should do. All right, there you go. What we're going to do, and this is very simple, and I want to go over this with you very detailed, but there's really no detail into it. I'm sorry, I got something in my hand there. It's called a piece of steel wool. It's called a piece of steel wool. It's called a piece of fine steel wool. This is double-aught, triple-aught steel wool. It's very, very fine. But we got one more thing that we're going to use as a cleaner. We got our polish. We got our chrome, aluminum, slash, whatever the fuck polish it is. We got that right here as well. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take my steel wool, just like so. Do you see what I'm doing there? And then we are going to start polishing this out using our elbow grease and pretending that we are the bird that is trying to get the worm out of the fucking ground. So here we go. Let's go ahead and polish some of this up. Now remember that Tony Baloney, Weekly Loser guy, he worked on this for approximately an hour, cleaning them off with high-tech soapy water and cleaner and lacquer thinners and all this other shit because he wouldn't listen to me, and he will be getting docked an hour's pay for fucking off instead of doing what I asked him to do and actually showing him how to do it. But if you look right there, you can already see that this is already, the tarnish and the scum is already coming off very, very nicely. And then of course we'll go ahead and do it around the edges, just like so, because this is really what counts the most, is the edge of our chrome piece. Once again, the owner requested that he does not want to spend all the money on getting anything chromed, and that if he wants to chrome, he can always do that later, being a desk and all the pieces come off very quickly and easily. And then just to ensure that everything's cleaned up, we'll go ahead and lightly do this area here. I want to go ahead and get this one more time in here. And I'm still using the polish. I'm still on the polish, rubbing it into my chrome. And believe it or not, the polish that I'm using is actually made for aluminum, okay? It's actually made for cleaning your aluminum wheels or maybe your aluminum engine parts, this, that, and the other. So then we're going to take the steel wool like this, and without the polish on it, and we're just going to buff it down, and I'm going to show you the big difference that this makes by using this and doing this properly. And all it takes is a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of, I want to fucking do it right and I want to make it look beautiful, but I also want to save some money doing it. So now our makeshift table's getting ready. There we go. Stay there. And now let's go ahead and get one of the other ones. Now this one here, of course, was Mr. Tony Baloney's let's fuck around for an hour and, you know, do nothing on my friend Pete's time. And then, of course, in real time that you just watched, this is my friend Pete's polish job that is done and ready for installation. Do you see how nice that is? Yes, there is a little dent right there, and there's also another one right here. Yes, you're right. That is absolutely correct. Once again, I am telling you how to save money. If you don't have the money to blow on chrome plating, it's very expensive these days due to the EPA. The EPA has jacked the chrome platers shops around so bad that they have jacked the prices up. It's all about the government. We all know that. It's a government conspiracy to put us out of business and put our classic cars, throw those in the scrap iron and start driving eco cars. Yeah, eco cars. Yeah, you're right. Electric cars. It's a theory, a conspiracy that the government's trying to throw in our face. But are we going to let them do that? Fuck no, because my friend Pete's here to show you how to get past all that and keep trucking down the road and telling the government to fuck off. This is Pete, my friend Pete, polishing the parts up, making them look good, and keeping the classic car alive. I like it. One more thing I wanted to show you. If you use a Scotch-Brite, okay, if you use a Scotch-Brite, I don't know if you can see that in there, but it will scratch your chrome. Do not use a Scotch-Brite. Only use the fine, and this is, okay, I'm sorry, I thought this was triple-aught. This is actually number zero, fine steel wool. And that's all you need for this, and you too will be traveling down the road looking good. So I got two more pieces here to go ahead and polish out. I'm a busy guy today, thinking about how to get around that conspiracy the government theory of conspiracy to diabolically put all the antique classic cars in the junkyard. I'm trying to figure it out too. So we'll see you later, and keep yourself posted on DIY Auto School for all the tech tips that me, myself, and that's the only person here, can give you to learn by. We'll see you later. Clean that fucking chrome. Put your money in your fucking bank or your pocket. It's this theory. It's the conspiracy theory that's got me stuttering like a silly fool. I gotta go. Take it easy. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.